location. Never goes all out at the iron shots unless he absolutely has to. That's left.
To one of the quickest players on tour, Pat Perez.
Gap wedge again, this 149. Bringing it in pretty low. Good line, center of the green. A long hole, 462, but it's not, even though it looks tucked, it's not that tucked of a hole location, but it is on a downhill slope from this angle, so you've got to be a little delicate on the second half.
Chance here to put even a bigger spread.
Yeah, tough one though, uphill early, downhill at the end. That start has given him some momentum and some adrenaline, and he feeds off adrenaline. It would take a very bad shot to end up in the hazard. This is 7-iron.
Probably just going to throw it up a little bit left of that flag.
He did, and it's not riding the wind back. Needs a bounce. Beautiful setting.
Just wanted to make certain of the wind in his mind. Asking his caddy, seeing an opening there with Pat Perez coming up short.
That was well fanned, right edge at best. This also an 8-iron, lofted way up in the air. Started at the flag, drifting to the center. Not wasting much time on this lengthy birdie effort from off the fringe, into the grain, uphill at the end. Very slow. Grind on the reeds. Kind of gives you the impression he's trusting his instincts a little more than most players. And they're right. Wisely going with iron. A move he probably wouldn't have done early in his career. Probably would have pulled out driver and tried getting as close to the green as possible. A very smart shot, just a scoring shot of sorts. Breeze helping from the left. And he worked it against it with a draw, left center of the fairway. Good angle from there.
Pull out driver and have a hit at this green today to get something, kind of force the issue.
I did too, but he doesn't really have a good idea where the ball's going today, so didn't want to compound the errors. Got a fair bit of spin on that. Good shot. Just from 113. Should be a sand wedge.
He just looks like he's in complete control, comfortable. Fairly flat. There's just subtle movements.
And don't players prefer the opposite, David?
A very clear idea of what you're trying to do. A very clear read here. You can see that hop.
Right, and after the first bounce on the first putt, there's that element of doubt in your mind.
Make this and settle down. Pat Perez may have trying to run away and hide, but this will be good for him moving forward.
I sort of kept that quite quiet. I imagine should he go on to win, be an emotion.
3 what it looks like for Gary, as you mentioned, into the wind. Certainly makes the fairway feel smaller, but you like that one.
Maybe a little moan now for Gary Woodland. Hits that hard.
Today does, and Rory McIlroy said, I can play from up here.
As his last full season, he ranked 135th in driving distance. This one started left. Well, that's going to be blocked out. 59 yards remaining to the hole. Hitting an 8-iron. Should keep it low into that breeze. Not all that low. Good line.
Excellent shot, Gary Streelman. Or rather, Pearson.
8-iron as well. 157. Solid strike. Good line. Just right. Try it. 145. Clear line to the center of the green if that's exactly where he hits it. Got through cleanly. Yeah, actually, this green that Craig Burks described yesterday is an upside-down saucer. He has to carry it at least 12 feet into the green to avoid the slope. Well, caught the very end of it. That's not going to please him.
Thanks.
Might be worth more than just a shot mentally here.
This is Piercy for his birdie.
Recipient of a pretty good read from Perez's putt.
Par 5 coming up. Keep his head down.
Watch Woodland hit it left in the hazard. A horrible shot. That has to be on your mind, but this one's no problem. Baby fade, left center.
Remember, Gary Woodland was
Good thing for Pat to settle down a little bit. We'll see right here. This up the left and a little fade. Not used to seeing that out of Pat.
Very telling tee shot there. Selling himself
For the
down.
green to clear, giving it a go. In some respects, his second, or in his case, third shot is tighter than the tee shot. The further you get it back there, the narrower that target is. And that's a beauty.
power can get
So
you.
quickly, that long iron out of the rough.
Perez.
242 to the hole, 215 front left. This one a high little fade. Should be fine. Oh, seriously, with a good quality shot here, should have a chance at the third. Only 231 to the hole. It is a good club wind right now, but that is extremely low. Peeling off right quickly.
Might be an eagle here. That's in the hazard.
No signal from his caddy, but he said, just the shot you've been practicing. Good, positive last thought. Oh, this looks pretty good.
Seems to like it.
Practice is paying off.
164 yards remaining. Taking it on. Might be a little too far left. Oh, good shot.
List this coming season. Piercy.
What little break there is here is very subtle. Ooh, that went off in his hands.
A couple of solid shots in the middle of the greens, and tournament's over. Nice roll.
So flat, this back left portion of the screen. It's just hard to read something into it. This is 10 yards shorter than an 8-iron, but more breeze. Should be the right number. This started left and is not fading. It's actually turning to the left edge. And the man has guts. That was a little 7-iron, caught it steeply. Left center of the green. Consistently today. This is a little right of the hole. Time, one good stat for Gary. Outside chance here, up and over a tiny little ridge. Just 8 feet short of the hole right there. That's Perez moving in quickly to get a little. Not afraid on that one. Oh. Has really worked on trying to get that putter to open and close through impact as opposed to being straight back, straight through, and that one worked.
Well done.
Breathing room that you so desperately want as a player.
Even downwind, these last 3 holes are very difficult driving holes. That was clubbing back a bit up the right side, the aggressive side, and the shortest side. Just an iron for Gary Woodland.
Aiming way up the left side, just like yesterday. It's just important just to get it in play. Be left with a 6 or 7 iron is all they'll have left.
If that.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit of a hybrid.
Yeah.
Important tee shot here. Get it in play.
Job done. Aggressive line as well.
Loves it.
Just really want to aim it at the front, middle of the green. Land a couple steps on.
5-iron's a lot of club to be just playing a front yardage for Pat downwind. Good shot. This high and left of the pin.
Made all those birdies early. Hadn't won in 7 years, coming off of surgery.
Hitting quality aggressive shots to conservative lines. You hear that all the time. This from 189, right center of the green.
Magic here out of the bunker.
Ordinarily it would be a pretty routine shot, but his feet planted into the face of that bunker. Awkward stance.
Been on it for a little bit of time, but under the pressure of trying to win on Sunday on the PGA Tour, old habits can creep in, and actually today Wouldn't be surprising to see him roll this right into the hole. Got away from him quick to the right.
Just be as aggressive as possible. These last 2 holes, birdie them both, and hope for a pickup out of Pat. Good shape there, left center. 115 slight downhill line for Pat Perez. Gregory was able 110 for Jeff. Like a little baby sandwich just right of the hole.
Important couple holes for Gary on his sleeve. It gives you an opportunity to know him. He cares about what he's doing.
If this gets more than a few inches past, it was a mistake because it runs away quickly. Good putt.
To his gamers this week, and his game has returned.
Should fall a little right. He did just check with me to see where he's at in relation to second place. So this is the first time all day that's entered his mind.
Important tee shot for Gary. Gain some more confidence. Finish off this golf tournament in good fashion.
That was hit pretty hard. Stayed in the air forever.
A little bit of frustration.
That is high, solid, left center of the fairway, and no problem.
Just like the tee shot on 16, 14, 17.
Probably going to try and take a little off it.
Did what he had to do.
This left of the hole and turning a little left. This looks all right.
You're 40 years old. You've only won 1 time.
Going Pat.
We've seen several of those. I just talked about.
Just don't like saying chalk it up to experience and you'll be better in the long run. Feel like his father said, he is back.
Pat Perez reborn at the age of 40.
They just look solid all day.